Hi everybody. If you don't know already, my name is Lauren. I am a yoga teacher based in Southampton in the south of England. Today I wanted to bring you a free guided relaxation. So this is a perfect practice to do before bed if you suffer from sleeplessness or even insomnia, anything that sort of allows you to maybe not fall asleep as quickly or as easily as you'd like. All of these practices are very easy to do, and you can come back and visit this video whenever you need a helping hand to drift off to sleep. So for this practice today, you're going to need 2 pillows. I've got 2 pillows just slightly smaller than bed pillow size. I do, however, recommend grabbing one that is off of your bed because it just makes everything feel much more cozy. You can do this practice on your bed, you can do it on the floor, you can do it almost anywhere where you have space to lay down comfortably. So we're going to begin in a comfortable seated position. If you want to take at least one of your pillows and place it underneath your sit bones. So this gives you a nice lift. And what you're looking for in a comfortable seated position is the knees to be lower than the hips. So by placing the cushion underneath, you get that lovely slope through the thighs, and that enables your hips to open in a really natural way and for there to be a little bit of space around the back, especially through the lower back where we carry a lot of tightness and tension. So we're going to begin this practice with a breathing technique, my personal favourite breathing technique, which is Bramhari Pranayama. And Bramhari translates to humming bee. And the reason that it's called that is because that's the sound you are making when you're doing this breathing technique. Now there are lots of ways to do this breathing technique. There are lots of ways to approach it. The traditional way is to place the fingertips on the top of the head and drop your thumbs down and plug, so if I show you in this ear, plug your ear in. So you close it off, and that way any noise that is happening around you dulls, meaning that all of your awareness can be within. A couple of other ways that you can do it is you can actually close your eyes. So if maybe closing your eyes doesn't feel comfortable, you can always lower your gaze, or of course you can just bring your fingertips over your eyes, and that just means that the outside awareness, your want to look for distraction, is lessened because you're closing that off. Another way, should your arms or shoulders feel achy today, is to bring one hand to your belly, one hand to your chest, and you can do the breathing technique like this. So pick a different variation. If you revisit this video numerous times, you can always change and do a different variation depending on how you're feeling. Today I'm going to go with the classic. So I'm going to bring my fingertips onto the top of my head. I'm going to plug my ears with the thumbs. So just before we do go into this breathing technique, I'll give you a few hints and tips, and then we can practice before we go into our relaxation. So with the arms resting on your head, before you block the ears, to do this breathing technique, you take a big inhale through the nose, and then through the entirety of the exhale, you hum like so. So you want the exhale to be nice and long, and the reason that we make that humming sound is to create a vibration. And this vibration comes from the throat, and you should throughout this process feel that vibration beginning to spread through your chest cavity, up through your throat, and maybe even into your head. I find that if I have a particular problem area, so like I'm getting a lot of headaches, then I tend to feel the vibration less in that area. So maybe the channels in my body aren't clear and open enough to reach that space. If I'm maybe a little bit chesty, got a little bit of a cold, then again, it doesn't quite tend to reach that area. So it's always a good gauge as to how I'm feeling and maybe where I need to put a bit more of my focus onto. We're going to do 8 of those deep breaths. And once we've finished the breath, we're going to slowly transition into Shavasana, laying down. So I will guide you through that when we get there. Bringing your fingertips on top of your head, blocking your eyes, or one palm to belly, one palm to chest. Take a deep inhale, block your ears if you can, inhaling, and hum. As soon as you've finished those deep breaths, keeping your eyes closed, your awareness inwards, we're going to transition into our Shavasana. So if you just lean forwards enough to take that pillow from underneath you, place it up where your head is going to be, and then grab your second pillow and bring it around, and you're going to slide it underneath your knees. So if you have a pillow off of your bed, what's really nice to do is fold it in half. This one's a bit tricky. Fold it in half lengthways, so you end up with like a little bolster. You're going to slide it underneath your knees so that you've got a nice amount of support, then rolling down. So you've got that lovely natural wave of the body from the feet, the knees rise, the hips come down, and you can feel that lovely undulation of the spine on the surface of the floor. Let your arms drift beside you with your palms facing upwards. Let your head rest into that pillow. Feel the smooth movement of the breath, rising and falling. And we're going to do a short body scan relaxation. And always keeping your awareness on your breath. Your breath is your anchor point. If your mind begins to wander, just bring your awareness back to your next inhale. And bring the awareness to the very top of your head. Beginning to relax all across the top of the head, the sides of the head and the back of the head. Relax your ears. Relax all the way down the sides of your face. Let the corner hinges of your jaw soften. Let your tongue drop from the roof of your mouth, bringing space between the back set of teeth. Relax your lips and your nose, your cheeks and your eyelids. Relax your eyebrows and the space in between them. Relax all across your forehead, all the way to the temples. And slowly feel your awareness drifting down your body. Relaxing all the way around the back of your neck, either side and around the throat. And feel your shoulders melt into the floor or into your bed. Relax all the way down the right side of your back, the upper back, the middle of the back, and the lower back. Feeling that natural curvation of the spine. Relax all the way down the left side of your back, from the upper back, the middle of the back and the lower back. Allowing the sacrum, the back of the pelvis to rest heavily into the ground beneath you. Relax all the way around the outsides of the hips. Relax all the way up the right side of your body, from your hip into your waistline, around the outsides of the ribs and up into the right underarm. Relax deep within the right shoulder joint, the inner upper arm and the outer upper arm, the inner and outer elbow, the inner and outer forearm, Relax all around your right wrist, the back of the hand and the palm, and each and every finger on your right hand. Let the awareness shift over now to the left side of the body, the outside of the left hip to be precise. And feel that left side body releasing from the hip all the way up into the waistline, up all through the rib cage and into the left underarm. Relaxing deep within the left shoulder joint, the inner and outer upper arm, the inner and outer elbow, the inner and outer forearm, and all around your wrist. At the back of the left hand, release into the ground, relaxing the palm and each and every finger on your left hand. Bring the awareness back up to the chest. Feel that softness, the gentle rise and fall of the breath moving this area. As you feel that expansive quality with the inhale, and that softening, releasing quality of the exhale. Relax through the right and left sides of the chest. And feel that release working its way down the body. Feeling the rib cage soften, the diaphragm release, and each and every abdominal muscle still just rising and falling with the breath, much like the chest. And release deep down into the pelvis, feeling the hips softening. Relax your glute muscles, allow them to soften into whatever supportive ground you have beneath you. Relax deep within the right hip joint and soften all around the right thigh. Relax the front of the right knee and the space behind it. The right shin and calf muscle, and all around the ankle. Relax your heel, the sole of your foot and the top of your foot, and each and every toe on the right foot. And bring your awareness across and release deep within the left hip. Relax all the way around your left thigh, down into the left kneecap and the space behind it. Relax your left shin and calf muscle, all the way around your ankle and down into your heel. Relax the sole of your foot and the top of your foot, and every toe on your left foot. And just keep your awareness here. Allow the subtle movement of the breath to keep you anchored in this moment. taking each and every inhale, feeling the qualities of lightness, spaciousness, and uplifting. And feeling the qualities of every exhale, the softness, the release, and sometimes even giving into the heaviness. Notice how when your body is more relaxed, you've taken the time to release any unwanted tightness or tension, how the movement of the breath begins to spread further throughout your body. Stay here for as long as you feel you need to. Maybe you can drift into a sleep from here. Maybe you can just stay here for another few minutes. But just enjoy this feeling, being present, and noticing what sensations and feelings arise that can help you settle the body, settle the mind, and just use the breath to constantly bring your awareness back to the beauty of this moment. Staying exactly as you are for as long as you need to and as long as you can. This is where we part ways for this practice. Thank you for choosing to join me today. Whether you can stay in your Shavasana for longer, or maybe you need to rise soon, I hope this is what you needed. Namaste.